We thought this was a paved area where we could park brews. Apparently it was mud.
We're Leon and Monique, also known as VanTastic Traveling. We've been traveling around Europe in our van for the past 2 years. Due to 2020, we're back in our home country and are now exploring every inch of the Netherlands. This area is actually considered a country within our tiny country, and we personally love this region. We want to make this a little series, go on several road trips and really show you all the hidden gems. We want to show you the gorgeous landscape, experience the local cuisine together, and of course have some crazy happy fun. So we are starting this road trip at a campsite. What could go wrong?
Look at this view, guys. I mean, this is the Netherlands. It's such a beautiful day. It's November, it's autumn, it's like 15 degrees outside. It's so beautiful. We just arrived in this beautiful area. And look at that.
Dum dum dum!
Just arrived like literally 3 minutes ago. We thought this was a paved area where we could park brews. Apparently it was mud. Well, it's not just that. I mean, the whole grass patch is just soaked. So we called the owner and he said, well, just stay put. Oh, duh. And he's coming to he's getting help. I don't know what he's going to do. We'll find out in a minute, I think.
Nice path you created there.
Just building my own road to Rome, right? Well, an hour's gone by, and that is typical for this area, to be honest, which is a good thing.
Yeah, not in a negative way.
No, it's just chilled and relaxed. You call, yeah, I'll be there. It's like the famous 15 minutes
of this area.
Yeah, that you have got extra.
Yeah.
So when you say you're there at 2, you got 15 minutes extra.
15, yeah.
I like that. But it's been an hour.
Off to a good start, eh?
The cavalry has arrived.
The big muscles. Look at him go! Right! Woohoo! So that champ saved the day. We're on our spot, we're at a campsite, we're gonna relax for the rest of the day and enjoy this gorgeous view.
Morning. Whenever we go to a campsite, we make sure that we're filled up on water and empty the toilet tank, etc. So we're ready to go again and spend the next couple of days, next couple of weeks in this beautiful area.
And we're starting this road trip by going to the most southern point of the Netherlands.
Mainland.
Woo!
We still got the islands in the Caribbean.
Right. All right. The most southern point is Curaçao, Klein Curaçao. So we're not going to be able to reach that today.
I move on through my days in a sentimental way, and your spirit seems to bright up my life. No way but to my psyche, I'll navigate precisely to the stars that guide through the night. I got the energy to make our love bound to unfold. It's such a
Alright, so we missed the most southern point of the Netherlands. And according to Google Maps, we had to cross the border into Belgium, drive for a minute, and then we would have reached it. But
We've been driving for 20 minutes now on such a narrow road, which was a lot of fun.
yeah, it's
but we
gorgeous.
couldn't turn anywhere.
Nope.
And we're off to a good start.
on our Dutch road trip. We're in Belgium. Anyways.
Second try.
So that's the small road that we're gonna drive with Bruce. I think Bruce is at least as wide as the road.
Well, we just passed the point, the most southern point of the Netherlands, and we couldn't even stop there, to be honest. So that was a bit of a disappointment. Oh yeah, another thing of our bucket list.
Yes, been there, done that. Come on, Bruce. I think that is where you can walk to the most southern point. It's somewhere over there. Well, we've seen it from this side, from the Belgium side. I think we covered it.
We
didn't
just
we?
passed it.
Twice.
And I was expecting an epic view, or
Me too.
I don't know, visit the center or
Nothing.
nothing. So on to the next one then.
Yes. I'm gonna.
We got more in store for you. We promise.
I got an eye on you in all you do, but you won't let me through your door. For such a long time, I've seen a struggle for truth, but you won't open up your eyes. But me, I hold the wonder, in this maze it just meanders through the tunnels of keeping my.
Now there's actually a particular reason why we love this region so much. Not only because it's stunning, but we actually lived in this village. So let's show you around. Look who's late to the party.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you.
This is our old house. This one right here. On the top floor, those two windows were ours. This is actually the old bank building. And we had this huge vault door in the middle of a hallway. It was actually a pretty cool house, wasn't it?
It was awesome.
A lot of parties there. Such memories here.
Vague memories.
Vague memories, yeah. That too. Anyways, point being, this is where we used to live. This was the hotel where we slept when we thought of moving here. This is the river that actually ran underneath our house. This is the pub where we spent one too many nights. This is the view that we had from our bedroom window.
Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are.
I've always been very interested in the Second World War and its history, and the memorial that you just saw is for an American fighter pilot who was on his way to Belgium, to the Ardennes. It's right behind me really. When he got hit by German flak, he actually crashed onto that hill that we could see from our bedroom window. And the pilot was found in this field behind me with his parachute unopened. Remains of his plane can still be found on that hill. When we lived here, we actually tried to find it, and we eventually did. It's weird, it's not a big memorial or whatsoever, but it's just the local history. I think that's very interesting from this town as well.
And this is the cherry on top, because this spot is where Leon popped the question.
That downstairs window over there, that's where I popped the question. So romantic, wasn't it?
Yes,
A little bit of fantastic traveling history for you, mate.
we got engaged here, can you believe it?
She said yes.
Yay!
Lucky me.
Still love him.
Back to Bruce.
Yeah, back to Bruce. Mwah! So this is a well from the 1800s. And if you look very closely, you can even find the old inscription right here. I haven't found it yet, but this was the only freshwater well in the area, and all the surrounding villages would get their fresh water here with 2 buckets at a time. You know, old-fashioned way. And it's still here. I think that's pretty cool. And it's very clear, the water. Normally it would be brownish, you know, in the Netherlands. But this is very clear water. Freshwater wells.
You have to refill brews, huh?
Yeah, let's get a bucket. Fill them up.
Make some coffee.
And make some coffee. Well, I don't know if that's. I guess you could do that.
I don't know.
We just filled up on water.
I mean, it's very clear though.
Yeah.
And did you notice all these half-timbered houses? Very typical for the area. Not much else I can say about it. But
they're pretty.
They're pretty, yeah. And very typical for the area.
But on a different note, it is getting way too cold. Sun is setting. So why don't we just get a taste of the local cuisine, mate?
I know a place.
We're not going anywhere.
Mia always just wants to explore, right?
Yeah, and then when Mio goes, Mila wants to go as well.
Mila.
What's up?
He never wants to go home.
No. Have to drag him with us. I love our weird little family. What did we say? Highs and lows? One day you're down at the gutters and you just, you're stuck in the mud. The other day you're walking your fur babies in the gorgeous area. All right, all the fur babies inside. Mama wants her beer.
Mila, up.
We are gonna go to a mountain pub.
The only mountain pub. Yeah, that was close.
Big time. So I thought I found something else. Did a quick check on Google and it opens on Thursday. It's Tuesday today, so that's no use.
2020, man.
Yeah.
Everything is closed. It raises the question, is it still worth to make travel content?
Yeah.
It is. We'll
just
find
hard.
something else.
Yeah, for now we're just gonna find a place to sleep.
See you in the morning.
Good morning, guys. So this is where we slept last night.
Coffee, baby.
Thank you.
Morning.
Very cool thing. We think we cracked the system.
Oh, don't jinx it.
That we fixed VanLife the Netherlands,
Don't
if you
jinx
will.
We think we fixed it. We have been finding these places where you could spend a night or two. In this place, for example, it's not the most beautiful spot, but we're allowed to stay 24 hours or 48 hours.
In the weekends, yeah.
Which is great because it keeps the cost low for the channel.
And you don't have to sleep with one eye open, don't you dare.
True.
Alright, so after last night's fiasco with skipping dinner and all,
I'm still hungry.
yeah, we're gonna make up for it today. Now if you're ever in the area, you cannot miss out on one specific brewery. Now if we're ever gonna find a parking space, we're gonna take you to it. Yeah, we can try. Ooh! I think we have a winner.
That wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too easy either.
Because our van is like XXXXXL.
Okay, quick explanation. We said this is our new van. We love VanLife.
Our new tiny home on wheels.
Oh, our new tiny home on wheels. And someone commented XXXXXL. So not tiny. He was hilarious.
You can never... It's never okay. There's always something wrong, right? No biggie, no biggie.
Okay, anyways, let's go to the brewery.
There's beer waiting for me, so...
This is one of the famous breweries of this area. It's an independent brewery. It dates back to 1825 and it's been in the family for 8 generations. How cool is that? So as far as I know, there are 2 main buildings. You can see the stills over there and it runs across the road to that building behind ya. Now normally you can get a tour, but not right now, but I think the shop might be open.
That's where the shop is. Let's see if we can get a beer, social distancing style, of course.
It's open. Yeah, so there can only be 2 people in the shop, so we have to wait a little bit.
Ja. Wij doen mij hier in de buurt in Veilen en daar gaan wij een ijsblokversie van onze winterfront opleggen. Dat laten we een jaar rijpen. Mooie aan de
Alright, so we got some information about some of the beers, and 3 of them were very, very special, and 2 of them I really like the story behind it. There's one from wine casks and one with a different kind of rye. Rye, that's it. So those are the 2 that I'm tempted to get. This is not just an IPA. Double it. I'll take that one, please.
Je zult wel zo'n YouTube kanaal hebben.
A better world starts with your beer. So, in terms of finding food.
Ooh. In terms of finding food,
In terms of the lack of dinner last night.
Yeah.
Is this dinner for you?
It's a good start though. No, I got something that goes nice with it. Let's go!
Now these moments make you realize how weird the world is. You're talking behind a glass screen and you're not able to have a relaxed conversation about beers and something that interests you, right?
There was a queue, so you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable to take your time.
We get it, obviously. Yeah. The beer will help us forget.
Yeah, it will make up for it. Let's get some dinner. Now we're gonna get our dinner in style because we're gonna get it at a castle farm. It's gonna be a local dish and it looks a little bit like beef stew, but they call it sour meat. Sour because they cook it with vinegar, but it's actually sweet because they added a bucket full of syrup. So can't wait!
I know that you
Welkom binnen.
are all alone in this world, but you have to.
That's nice and warm.
I know! So thoughtful.
Look at that.
That looks wrong. I didn't know that this was it. I thought because we were getting it at a castle it might be posh, but nah.
I know that you are having trouble believing right now.
That's actually pretty good. It tastes like that beef stew, but not quite. It is different though.
I know that you
It seems like a bunch of fries and mayonnaise, but that beef is actually really good. It's sour, it's sweet. I like it. It'll probably cost you a year of your life,
Yeah,
but
cholesterol alone.
we'll take it. There's so much more to explore here, so make sure to tune in next time. See you soon.
And are now exploring every inch of the Netherlands. This area is considered a country within our little country, and we personally show you this amazing landscape.
Yes, thank you. Save that for nothing.
Didn't need them. Yes?
It feels like I'm back in Scotland. Back in Scotland.
And we're starting this road trip by going to the most southern point of the Netherlands. Oh. I was waved at. Nog een keer. Goed? You go, honey! 3, 2, 1. Ja, ik dacht dat jij het
Ja,
ging zeggen.
klopt. Yeah. Yeah, that was closed.
Big time.
Did a quick check. Yes, I did.
Sorry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was closed.
Big time. I found something else, or at least I thought.